Look at where we are.
All right, what is going on, guys? So today we are doing an experiment, and that is fishing what I would bet money is the most pressured body of water for alligator gar in the world. 100%. The jug lining in this lake is out of this world. These people eat the fish, but the amount taken is crazy. So we're gonna go, and I've been thinking about doing this for like years, and I've kind of avoided it, but we're gonna finally go ahead and see if we can get this boat down and hopefully catch a fish. I just want to see if I can do it, just to see if there's that much of a population there, or if these fish are maybe moving in from another body of water. That's what I think, but it is possible that there's just so many fish in this area that it's sustainable. I don't know. I don't think it is, but we're gonna go ahead and see if we can get a giant fish. If we can get a big one, then I'll have different thoughts about this area, but the goal is just to catch something. But it'll be interesting, so let's see how we can do. All right, we are off to a interesting start. It's not stuck or anything. I'm just taking off the straps, but it's actually not as bad as I thought, considering how much rain we got last night. And it actually might help me because the water's up a little bit. Just got to make sure the truck doesn't get stuck. But I think we got enough rocks under there to get out. And if we were to get stuck, at least we're by a road. I've only been stuck a handful of times, and it was with my 2014 Silverado that I had a few years ago. That was 2-wheel drive, so they got stuck quite a bit. Well, this already has been an interesting day, but wow, that went a lot smoother than I expected. But I'm so thankful that I did, because it was a 55-minute drive to get here, bro. All right, and we're off. Now, I actually grew up by this river, but it was way up north, and so it looks like a whole different river than what we're looking at now. It's got a lot of vegetation here. It's dark. Where I grew up, it was basically chocolate milk, so it's weird to see. But we got some good bait. We got catfish, gaff top, and a hardhead, and we also got some mullet. So if there's fish here, and we know they've caught a lot of jugs, if there's any left, we should be able to get one. There are jug lines everywhere, dude. I've seen probably 30, and I've been riding the boat for 20 minutes. Like, we got one here, 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 and they just, as the farther downriver I go, the more I see. Bro, oh my gosh, how many jug lines are there, dude? Holy shit. I mean, we've seen like 100 already. Look at all of them. Shocked if we catch something, because the amount of jug lines is crazy. But it's a different way of life over here. I'm not gonna judge. Oh my words, you guys, I might get seasick out here. The wind is so bad, it's making waves. But we're gonna go ahead and cut up some catfish. We're gonna do 2 really big baits and 2 mullet, just to see if we can catch a fish. All right, operation, see if there's any fish left in here. As I go, I know there's fish, obviously, but with the pressure that they put on these fish, the odds of catching a big one are very slim, considering how long it takes an alligator gar to get big. But somehow they're still pulling out big ones. And that's why I think they're coming from that way. But let's see how we can do. Alright, so I think we're gonna sit here for like 4 hours. I want to give it my all. Okay guys, so I am extremely seasick. I'm really battling against throwing up right now, but I feel like shit overall. So we're gonna move to the Oxbow and hopefully get on a fish there. And I really want to come back out here, because this is where I think the fish would be, but it's so choppy, I don't even know if the fish are going to be biting right now. It's really, really rough out here. So maybe the fish are taking shelter in the calm water. So let's move over there, and if we get nothing in a couple hours, we'll just come back out here and fight through it. All right, guys, we're just going to try right here, since we're out of the wind a little bit, and see if there's any fish that somehow make it past all those jugs and get to my bait. Alrighty guys, I pulled up to this little opening that branches off of the main river. I am really starting to lose hope, man. I thought maybe we'd be seeing some like 4 to 5 footers just because those grow faster. It's not looking good, to say the least. I don't think I've seen a single fish roll. My theory is, considering all the jugs are at the mouth of the river, there might be a population further up that isn't going that way, that there could be some fish that aren't really targeted, but there's still tons of jugs downriver. We took probably a 10-minute boat ride up the river, and we still haven't seen any, so maybe there's one in here. I don't know. Let's just enjoy fishing and not worry about catching, I guess. Well, look at this, guys. We just caught the first fish of the day, and they are in the cast net. It is 2 gizzard shad. Awesome. We're gonna throw that little guy back. It's too small for bait. We're gonna use this bigger one though, for sure. You guys, we got something on the mullet. First take of the day. And it's a lot of bubbles by. I don't know if he's still on though. I'm kind of scared. But we know there's something big in here. Okay, guys, I think we may have found quite a few fish. I've seen about 3 4-footers roll in this one little spot, so I'm excited. Alrighty, so my plan is to hopefully get 1 to 2 fish here. We know there's a couple here. And then there's just a ton of mullet. There's a whole school of them in that corner, but I don't want to go get them now because I don't want to spook the gar. So we're going to hopefully get those fish, and then we're going to go get mullet and then head back out to the lake in like an hour, hopefully. Bro, I swear it sounds like people are singing in the woods. And I'm in the middle of like just absolute nowhere. Like there's not a building for miles, I'm pretty sure. Kind of scary. I don't know what animal that would be. We got one on, 100%. I'm gonna let him take a sweet time because I have a feeling this is a small fish. Here we go. Oh. Man, what the dude? Got him. Got him. Oh, look at all of them, dude. That's a big school of mullet. We're just gonna pull up on them, bro. That's 100% money. Let's go. Oh, they're tiny mullet. Are you kidding me? I almost want to keep some as pets, bro. I can't kill these. We gotta let these get big. All right, guys, we've been out at the lake again for the second time for quite a while, and dude, it is completely dead out here. I've seen maybe 1 or 2 mullet jump. I may stick it out for like 20 more minutes here, and then we're gonna go back to that pocket off the main river, see if we can get one there. And then there's actually another one I want to try that's a lot longer. It's skinnier, but it's longer, so there might be some more fish in there. Let's just see what happens. We found some fish, guys. We got some gator gar rolling up by that fence up there. I'm gonna try to reach a bait from here, but if we, should I even fish the main river, man? Is this a waste of my time? I mean, really. It's a very long canal, and since there's no access, there's no jug lines. So I mean, if there's fish down there that are coming out, in theory they should want to pick up a bait. Look at that, there's one right there. Stay on, please. Stay on, please stay on. Please stay on. Yes! A gator gar! A gator gar. No way. No freaking way. Finally, dude. Oh my gosh. Now if we can get him in. If we can get him in today, will be a success. Well, we just got the first gar of the day. Not how I wanted to. In my cast net and caught one. Oh man, it is tough out here. I just really wanted to get a gator gar so I could take a fin sample from the gar lab to see how old these fish are, to see how their population is.
in regards to the pressure they have to sustain with the jug lining. But we lost quite a few, and that's just gar fishing for you. Usually you don't lose that many. Today's just been a really bad day. Also, it's just harder to get a good hook set on the smaller fish. Like, today has really been a bad day. Oh man. Guys, literally a massive branch just broke right there. Like, giant. And like, there's no wind at all. I have no idea what has the weight to break a branch of that size other than like a freaking black bear. Like, I don't know if I'm tripping, I'm hearing owls, but I swear I'd been hearing some weird sounds like the last hour or two, like since the sun went down. And then seeing the freaking, it was basically like a whole tree broke. Like, it was so beyond loud that I just didn't know what to think of it. Like, I looked thinking I was gonna see like just a huge animal, and there was nothing there. So we're gonna call it. Well, there's an owl, and we know an owl didn't break the branch because owls are not like 90 pounds or more. Like, dude, I'm telling you, it was like half of a tree. I'm not exaggerating in the slightest. I'm just a little freaked out, dude. I don't get freaked out like ever out in the woods, like at all. I can stay out till 3 in the morning by myself, no problem. But I feel freaked out. Is this a joke? I just got this freaking outboard fixed, dude, like literally a month or 2 ago. Are you kidding me, dude? I'm getting it fixed one more time and I am selling it. I'm so over this thing. There's a baby spotted gar. We're right by my truck, but there's a baby spotted gar. Oh my gosh, I need that for my tank. I absolutely need it. I think I got him. I think I got him. We got him. Look how small. Oh my goodness, he's tiny. He is absolutely freaking tiny. Well guys, we got a freaking issue. We are stuck. Get up. Come on, let's go. Let's go. I don't care if the HOA has something to say about me having a boat in my driveway. I'm not bringing this thing to the storage unit tonight. It's like 11:30. Alrighty. I'm sitting on the side of this road. It's like 11 o'clock. There's just nobody out. I mean, this is like middle of nowhere pretty much. Dude, today has been absolutely ridiculous. I was thinking maybe I could come out here and just against all odds, there was just a giant 8-footer waiting, because I mean, there has been quite a few that size caught on jug lines out here. But then I remember jug lining is throwing out like 70 baits and then leaving them overnight. And whereas I'm throwing out 4 and I'm staying there for like 5 hours. In regards to today, it was 10 hours or 11 hours. But yeah, man, I don't think I'm gonna be trying this area anytime soon. I just kind of wanted to do it as an experiment, and it did fail, unfortunately. We did lose a couple fish, but like I said before, those small gar are just hard to hook. I don't lose fish often, I really don't.
It's not because I let him swallow it or anything. It's because I set the hook so hard. But those little gar, it takes so long to eat, bro. It's crazy. But it would have been so much better if I caught one of those fish, man. And I had that one up to the boat, and it's like, no matter what you do, catching gar is hard. And no matter what you do, they're gonna shake the hook sometimes. That's just part of it. And I was literally saying, like, if we can just get this fish in, and then boom, shook the hook. I was like, oh my gosh, bro. I feel like I'm dying right now. Like, I'm so exhausted. But we did get a baby gar. It's like a 7-inch spotted gar. I'm definitely gonna put that in my tank. I'm really hyped about that. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is get that motor fixed and sell it immediately. I'm done. The last time I told myself I was gonna sell it, and I didn't, but I'm over it. It's a piece of so we got a good use out of it, I guess. We caught some cool fish on it, but I think it's time to move on and get something better at this point. But yeah, paddling back was low-key terrifying. I don't know why. Like I said, I usually am not scared of the dark or anything, but that was just like weird. It was creepy. And then having that tree branch like snap right above me was like, what's going on? That was a little spooky, especially being out there alone, but that was interesting. I mean, that's just part of culture of Louisiana, I feel like, is paddling through the bayous at night, except I'm paddling upstream in a large river and 300 pounds of aluminum, so a little different, but you know, all part of it. Good times in the future. Not right now, it doesn't feel like a good time, but it will one day. But as always, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next fishing video.